Hello, my name is Ashley Botten, and I am going to talk today about creating a performance evaluation system. I will be creating a team of 6 people, and this is explaining who my team is going to be and how we're going to work towards creating this new performance evaluation system that our company desperately needs. So there's 2 types of teams that this could fall under: a multifunctional team, which is bringing together different types of people from a variety of different departments to work together. And these individuals, they need to have similar job functions or skill sets. So this type of group is common within organizations to solve simple problems. The other route we can go is a problem-solving team. In these teams, they have specific goals in mind and are not together long-term. These teams are working on a specific project, have a set timeline to accomplish the project, and a good example of a problem-solving team is like a construction crew, like in the schools. So they can only get their project done in X amount of time, and they cannot go over. So I believe for that this 6-person team on this project, the most appropriate course of action would be to put a problem-solving team together. It's going to be a highly skilled team to come up with a plan for a new performance evaluation system, and the team will disband once the evaluation system is complete and tested. So there's multiple ways that organizations can promote more team success. There's 7 habits to building a team that's more effective. But in order to be more influential overall performance of the team, is to consider these 7 habits. So the first habit is to be proactive. This requires thinking not only of what is happening, but what could happen and be able to respond to that rather than react. So planning for the future. Next, beginning with an end in mind. So being able to understand what the end goal is or where you would want to be in the future and having a plan to get there. Next, putting first things first, using prioritization skills, determining the tasks that need to be accomplished and the level of urgency needed to accomplish each task, ranking them by importance and urgency to get the most impactful work done and maintaining timeliness. Remember, you're on a time constraint in this type of group. Next would be a think win-win. Having an understanding that there needs to be mutually beneficial solutions reached and that all parties must win to have a compromise. So not only are we trying to benefit just the company, but everyone else within this, and anybody who's affected by this system needs to feel like they're winning also. So there's going to be some compromises that need to happen. The 5th habit is to seek to understand and then to be understood. This one is seemingly more challenging because it has 2 parts, but it's just active listening with empathy to understand the message, which will encourage others to do the same. When this happens, it fosters a positive environment, working towards good problem-solving skills. Habit number 6 is to synergize. Synergy is when the individual strengths are brought together and positive teamwork is brought out. And this allows goals to be achievable. And finally, the last of the 7 habits is to sharpen the saw. This means that resources need to be renewed, energy needs to be balanced, not getting stuck in a rut so long-term effectiveness can be achieved. However, doing this so that you come to the table every day feeling fresh, feeling that you can accomplish the next step in the process to creating this evaluation system applies as well. So with the problem-solving team, a task-based and goal-based evaluations are the best. So both focus on the task at hand to reach the goal. The problem-solving teams, they're not long-term teams and they work to reach goals in tight time constraints. So these will be more casual evaluations that need to be done. The team mental models, they're preconceived notions or thoughts of the team members, or leaders. So focusing on the team through interpersonal communication can help influence the thoughts that were brought into the team and influence the more effective team process. So focusing on the verbal and nonverbal communication, ensuring that both are the focus. This will ensure that there's a potential for light overlapping communication to help with successful execution of goals, more coordination, and in turn better performance for the team. The leader, myself, I need to ensure that not only is outward communication happening with all the members, but they're also listening, taking in the information and interpreting it. When we're having meetings, I need to be the one leading the conversation, making sure that we're staying on track, making sure that all the members are being heard and that members are not interrupting or speaking over each other, ensuring that there's a positive communication, working on progress, and equal allocation of bringing knowledge and resources to the team. Communication in any team is essential, so leaders need to ensure that the communication within the team is effective and supports overall goals. So communication becomes a free-for-all. Ensure the leader is known and takes action. If the leader sits back and lets the process roll, this isn't good. It's not going to work. Things will go haywire. So the leader needs to guide conversations, allowing for feedback and contribution, but also setting the mood and tone of the meeting, allowing for different perspectives to be presented to work and to understand other ideas. There needs to be cooperation from all members. Driving the ego at the door and checking that your attitudes are fundamental in communicating effectively. So ensuring that you're not attacking each other, but sticking strictly with the issue at hand. It's much harder to change a person's attitude when emotions get involved. Some attitudes can become a conflict and result in different belief systems for authority, and even if the person believes that the leader is competent, this can become an issue. The best way to develop team intelligence is to focus on the same behaviors which result in high-performing teams. So first, I need to determine if I have the right team members for my team. Are the knowledge, skills, and abilities which we need to accomplish these goals available with the members that are on the team? I need to make sure that there is a great member cohesiveness and that they can be supportive yet challenging to each other and encourage the higher performance. I need to be a high performing leader, maintaining focus on the goals, ensuring that the team is developing and that the members are all feeling supported. I need to take the challenge. I need to be able to challenge my team, giving them stretch goals and motivate healthy competition and build their trust and relationships among the team members. Myself as the leader, as well as all the team members, we need to understand that the talents and skills of each member and knowing who brings what to the table. This can be so effective in the storming phase of the building of our team. Our team needs to be effective through cohesion and coordination of tasks. Sharing information and holding each other accountable can be useful. I need to ensure that I'm coaching to develop my team members and supporting them with issues and encouraging them to resolve issues on their own. They need to feel empowered to make decisions to do what is necessary to accomplish tasks. Leaders, may face many challenges. They can arise from mediating a compromise where emotions can rise. Some view compromises as lose-lose, where no one gets what they wanted, but a leader needs to be assertive in ensuring that cooperation exists between two parties and help them to a compromise where they can get a little and give a little. Leaders need to coach the teams through conflict that may arise from a variety of issues. Rather than telling the members what to do when I coach, I need to encourage a higher level of performance for future instances where similar actions can be taken. So supporting the members to be open with their communication and encouraging them to solve some issues on their own ensures that the team can function cohesively. I do need to check in to ensure that there are no lingering feelings or unresolved conflict in order to regain team focus on the goal. Anytime a group is formed, there is a chance of issues with communication. There are many challenges that face, such as interrupting and talking over each other, Silence from others, not being honest in opinions as well. Groupthink. So when a successful team is working together and they collaborate, they may feel too comfortable. And when a team becomes too comfortable, there's more laid back approaches, less innovation, and unable to consider alternatives. It really does not get the superior results that you are really looking for. So finally, my conclusion to recap, to have the best performance evaluation system put into action, I will need my 6-person team to be a problem-solving team, a temporary but high-performing team. Members will have proven track records to become part of this team. We will follow the 7 habits to becoming a more effective team. There will be periodic evaluations, which will be both task and goal oriented to ensure that we are on task and all members are contributing as expected. Any mental models that come into the team will be combated with a focus on interpersonal communication. The best way to ensure I have the results I am looking for from this team is to lead by example, be willing to compromise, speak with intent, and ensure understanding. Clear, concise communication, and most important effort is putting all the work on all ends. So monitoring and coach the lines of communication will also be on my list of ongoing activities. When communication breaks down, the team, they will struggle. And here are my references.